Hello, my name is Kevin Kinnaird, and this is going to be the things I should have said video for Social 100. I live in Grosse Pointe, and I work at this golf club, Country Club Detroit. I'm a caddy there. There also is a fair amount of people there working from the city of Detroit as well. After one day of work, I asked my one friend if he could drive me home, and he's just like, "Yeah, sure, let's go." And then, as we're driving back to my house to drop me off, he gets pulled over, and he's not speeding, he's not driving reckless or anything like that. The cop comes up and he's like, "License registration, please." My friend goes like, "Hello, officer. What's the reasoning for you pulling me over?" Because he's not doing anything wrong. He wasn't even speeding. The cop goes, "License registration." My friend complies. He doesn't want to make a huge scene or anything, even though he's really upset. The cop does his thing. He comes back. He's like, "You can't have that thing hanging from the rearview mirror." And have a nice day. My friend's like, that is horrible. Like, you can't just pull me over for that. And you can. Well, I mean, it's like the car version of stop and frisk. So this is an example of social inequality and not just somebody being mean, because I I think that this police officer is like, obviously it's like stereotyping my friend, and like in lecture it's under wealth class and urban underclass, and our last one is from the textbook. But my friend's from like the middle of Detroit. He lives in an apartment somewhere, and he looks out of place because of his car. Like, he's driving like a pre 2000 Toyota Corolla, like green, while most people in the city are driving brand new leased cars or something like that, like brand new. So that's like probably what caught the cops' attention, and then was like, "Oh, it's somebody who's not from this area. I should probably go pull him over and see if he's up to any trouble." That's why I think this is an example of social inequality. I think people don't understand like how like social inequality exists in the policing system. Like, it's normal, which is it shouldn't be. The reason why it's normal is implicit bias. Like, this cop literally has a prejudice of people who happen to be not from our hometown and wants to go pull them over. Like, that also happens to be status group. You can't just pull somebody over just because they don't fit the status quo. You can't just pull somebody over because they don't match every single person in the other city. You can't, it's like, it goes against ethics. You can't do that. But apparently this guy did it, and there's going to be no repercussion for it at all. But like, people don't challenge it this much is because it's the police. Like, it's the police. You can't go talk to them, otherwise they're gonna like threaten you with an arrest. Like, I don't know, people are scared of the police. I had this one friend who doesn't like driving in Grosse Pointe specifically for that reason. People like, it's an example of like, it shouldn't be normal is what I'm trying to say. Like, it should just be pulling somebody over for them doing something illegal. You can't just pull somebody over for them being who they are. And people should challenge it, but I don't know how right now. That's something we got to work on, or hopefully we have people who go into the workforce who aren't like prejudiced at all, and they just pull people over for breaking the law like they should be, and not targeting specific people and pulling them over for doing nothing wrong. Sadly, I don't think I could have done anything differently, because this is like, you can't back talk to the police. You have to like talk to them carefully, because you don't want anything bad to happen to you just talking to the police officer. You can't like have a conversation with the cops without them getting upset and accusing them of doing something wrong. Me personally, my major is criminal justice, and I hope to not be that police officer. Like, I want to be a officer that like does his actual job and like protects people, and also keeps the community safe without like stereotyping or being prejudiced in any kind of way. This was my Social 100 video. I hope you liked it, and have a very good day. Thank you. Bye.